now that you've thought about this cultural transformation, which, by the way, is the hard part, and I cannot underscore that enough, the culture change is the hard part, then you can start to bring in digital engagement and enablement, right? So, starting with something like artificial intelligence. So this is an example of a project that we did with our corporate citizenship group, where we created an AI app that helps to support teachers when they're teaching math curriculum, right? So based on what kind of student is in front of that particular teacher and their competencies, it goes and it will recommend different assets for them. Watson Tutor is another one, right? We're being able to see how AI is being used to curate content based on what people's interests are. This is an example of, this was actually the first course which we created for our K through 12 program, where we wanted to teach kids about how to create not just chatbots, but empathetic chatbots, right? And what this looked like was basically that you're not only training about how to have a conversation with someone, but it can also mine sentiment. Is this person angry? Is this person sad? Right? And personality. Based on what I'm sensing from this person in this conversation so far, I'm gauging their personality, I'm gauging their sentiment, and now I'm actually curating a highly customized conversation just for them. So we did this with kids, okay, and what was really important when working on the Empathetic Conversation Bot project was that this is most definitely a STEAM and not a STEM endeavor. Because it is, in fact, knowledge of people, psychology, history, music, etc., that helps make that chatbot nurturing, empathetic, right? In fact, what we did was we trained these kids on design thinking prior to doing any level of development. So I'll give you an example. One of the first classes we worked with wanted to create an empathetic chatbot that was able to work with other kids who were experiencing bullying or who were under a tremendous amount of stress, right? So they were trying to figure out, okay, if their stress is like on a level from 1 to 10, they're at a level 7, let's brainstorm about what kind of music we should play. Like that was one of the first things they were thinking about. Or what are the ways in which this bot could say something to someone who is under that amount of stress in order to get them to actually calm down? Which, again, really made a tremendous impression on me, this idea that indeed an understanding about people's behavior in the arts and history and strategy and et cetera is vitally important to a project like this.